Thank you so much for staying with us on Sunrise Daily this morning. As Kayla has said, we're going to Kano this morning, and Kabiru Dakata joins us this morning. He is the DG Kano State Signage and Advertisement Agency. He joins us virtually. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, let's plunge straight into the issue. There is this video making the rounds and stories all around it. The Kano state government is facing some backlash because of 1,540 plots of land as well as 100 million naira promise given to APC members in Kano state. There are those who are saying that it's a surreptitious way of the government trying to, quote unquote, buy the votes or the commitments of the people with the state money. How do you respond?
Well, once again, thank you very much for having me. You see, politics is ultimately local, and therefore, all policies should be assessed within the context of the communities they are intended to serve. The initiative or the empowerment program you are referring to is designed to benefit party supporters and other stakeholders across the 484 wards of Kano State. As you are aware, our governor is a grassroots person. After the 2019 election, after the Supreme Court judgment, before the 2023 election, he virtually visited all the 484 wards of Kano State for one reason or the other. Wedding ceremonies, condolences, and other events. So therefore, he's connected to the grassroots. And there are always ways, even in the developed democracies, of rewarding loyalty, of appreciating support. This is just one of the interventions, one of the empowerment programs of the Kano state government. Currently, there are programs going on because the government wants to support the youth, as the governor promised them during the campaign program. So we don't see it as something worth complaining by some people who are not from the state, because those that are misinterpreting or analyzing the program are mostly people that are not from the state, they are not from the region, so they don't know the morale behind supporting the people at the grassroots. Some of them are elites, and they believe government should focus in just strengthening and supporting only the elites, and this is not the model of the government of
well,
it's a government of all.
Mr. Kaigama, I beg your pardon. If you can hear me, sir, I'm not sure that this is just from various people who are outside the state. The League of Civil Society Organizations in Kano State, for instance, has also condemned this allocation, particularly because it is going to only APC members. So there are those who are wondering if 1,540 plots of land is being given to APC members at the grassroots, as you have put it, as well, along with 100 million naira for all the people that were in the hall that day. And I think the government was banding a list. What are the things being offered to other members of the communities? Will everyone in the grassroots in Kano State also get a plot of land and whatever amount of money the government is going to donate to them?
Currently, there's a website for application of jobs and empowerment to support youth to get slots in the 26 empowerment institutes we have in Kano State. In that website, there's no place where party affiliation is required. If you are an indigene of Kano State, if you are within the ages of 18 and 35, you are qualified. And all our empowerment programs, from the beginning of this government to this particular point, nowhere party affiliation is listed as a requirement. Even our scholarship program. Currently, there are Kano State citizens studying in different universities across the world. Nowhere it is stated that only APC members can benefit from any of our programs. So
but
I wonder,
this particular one, my apologies again, this particular one, 1,540 plots of land is going to APC members only. Can you confirm that that is true?
Number one, from the beginning of this government up to this point, thousands of plots of land were given out through due process to people in Kano State.
I hear you, sir. I hear you. I just want you to confirm, first of all, whether this one that we are talking about, 1,540 plots of land, that announcement was made in a hall. Can you confirm that it was only promised to APC members alone?
When we say M Akwati, we are referring to the people from that particular polling unit. So long as you are an indigene of Kano State and you belong to a particular polling unit, that means you are entitled to benefit from that empowerment program.
You haven't confirmed. I'd like you to answer, first of all, a yes or no, and then you can now explain. Is that 1,540 plots of land announced, as well as 100 million naira to go with it? Was it made only to APC members? You can say yes or no, and then you can explain.
No, not only APC members. M Akwati can be members of APC and can be members of other political parties. This is the clarification we need to make.
Okay. I still need you to clear that up because I heard your response. It's also very political. You said people that can benefit, they can be APC and they can be from other political parties because of the nature of the program. But this particular announcement, Mr. Dakata, this particular 1,540 plots of land and the 100 million naira, this particular one, was it given to APC members? Yes or no?
No, they are called M Akwati.
Yes or no?
M Akwati.
Did you give it to Akwati the APC members?
Polling unit. Akwati means polling unit.
I know. This one, was it given to APC members?
Yes.
Just to confirm.
Not only APC members, other political party followers
this was given to other political parties as well.
Of course.
How many people from other political parties benefited from this?
I don't have that data because it has not done not once, not twice.
How many people from the APC benefited from this?
Even this one you are referring to, like I said, is not just for APC members.
If
you belong to a particular polling unit, you are entitled to benefit from it. Yes, so people should be fair to us. People should appreciate.
How many now, Mr. Dakata? How many APC members benefited from this money and these lands?
The 1,000 plus, plots of land given. For now, you cannot say this is the portion that goes to APC members. This is the portion that goes to other political parties. And virtually, as you know, the program has been going on. This is just the time that I surprised that people are making, noise about.
Okay, let me explain to you, Mr. Dakata.
Something that has been going on for long.
Let me explain to you why people are making noise. Since you called it noise, let me explain to you why people are making noise about this. It's because of the level of poverty in Kano. Not too long ago, the NDLEA confiscated trucks. Hold on a second. Confiscated trucks bringing drugs that were bound for Kano. The poverty levels in your state are astronomical. And then we're looking at a situation, Mr. Dakata, where the poor are looking at the rich. You don't think they will eat you one day? Looking at you sharing money, land, and cars when they are unable to feed.
You see, the program is intended to bridge that gap between the rich and the poor.
So this was given to the poor.
It is intended to fight that poverty you are saying. Because most of the beneficiaries are people that do not own land. So they need the land, and the government needs to support them. So it's not a way of, increasing the level of poverty, rather reducing the level of poverty in the state.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know how you're going to. Because it doesn't look good. This has been going online. People have been talking about this since yesterday, and of course, needing the explanation as to why this was considered a priority at a time when we're dealing with massive poverty levels, out-of-school children, poor infrastructure, and inability to survive in places like Kano. So that's the reason why people are talking about this, and it's not
all these indicators you mentioned. All these indicators you mentioned, we have done quite number of programs to address them.
Really? So let's talk
currently,
about this.
Like I said,
let's talk about the
there's a
poverty
website
alleviation in Kano
where
this year.
youth
How
in
many
Kano
have you brought out of
go and
poverty
apply.
this year? How many people have the Kano state government lifted out of poverty in 2026? Do you have that figure?
The program, there are programs intended to do that, but I cannot just often give you that figure. But there are programs like the empowerment programs, like the institutes we have to fight to give youths empowerment and make them productive. So this is not just the intervention program implemented by the Kano state government.
All right. So let's talk a bit about politics in your state. We saw not so long ago Rabi Musa Kwankwaso's son unveiled as the NDC governorship candidate in your state. And of course, we've been watching the APC's response to that. I can see you're wearing a Bola Ahmed Tinubu hat with the infinity sign on it. How does the All Progressives Congress feel like they can handle the son of Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, who's the vice presidential candidate of the NDC, having his son run against your governor come 2027?
So, you see, we don't have any problem with him being the son of former Governor Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, because he's a citizen of Kano State and is entitled to contest for any election if he deserves to contest. Our major issue here is his credibility. This is somebody that people of Kano State should bear me witness. It's not somebody that you can, trust with your votes. It's not somebody that you can place at the position of leadership. It's not somebody that, if you look at the, nature of the position, deputy governor, and look at the caliber of the people that served as deputy governors from 1999 to date, and compare Mustafa, definitely he's not fit to serve in that position. So our problem with that decision is not because he's the son of Kwankwaso, but because he does not have the credibility to stand election as deputy governor of the state.
All right, well, Mr. Kagama, so where do we go from here? There are things that many people want to know about Kano, but they don't. And the things that you have said, for instance, about opportunities for so many people, indigenous of Kano, I tell you, a good number of them are not aware. This one we're talking about made the news. But unfortunately, these other things that you're talking about hasn't made the news. It would seem like there is an attempt to favor some people, put it out there. It is public knowledge. However, the circulation of that information is poorly communicated. So in what way do you think it would help for government to put the information out and for the people to maximize the opportunities that the Kano State government is putting out so that that can also go viral like this one?
I think I need to correct that, because most of our programs are being publicized with the support of credible platforms like yours, including our scholarship programs. Anytime the state government is sponsoring students abroad, we publicize. Our empowerment program, sometimes we carry the launching or the program live. The only thing we need to do is to, I think, like this one that is going on, that before the commissioning of the program or before the launching of the program, even the recruitment process, the application process needs to be publicized. And this is the point we have learned, that before the commissioning, we will start publicizing so that everybody should be aware. People that are eligible should apply. And during the launching, it will not be a story or a news for people that are in the state and outside the state. So all our programs are not done in the room. They are open and they can be verified, because our media team is doing well in trying to inform the world about different programs of the Kano State government.
Well, we have to thank you very much for coming this morning. Kabir Dakata is GG, Kano State Signage and Advertisement Agency. We appreciate your time and your thoughts this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
And that's the show this morning. Thank you for the privilege of being a part of your day. I'm Ayo Makinde. Business Morning is up on the hour.
Have a great day ahead. I'm Kayla Megwa. See you tomorrow.